House Kettleblack is a noble house from the Crownlands. The history books do not record the early history of the house, thus we cannot say if they are our first men or and/or descent. This also means we do not know much of their history before the Baratheon era of Westeros, but given they are not mentioned in historical accounts from the Targaryen era, it is implied that even if they did play a role in the likes of the Conquest, the Dance of the Dragons, or the Blackfire Rebellions, it would be a minor role at that. According to some sources, House Kettleblack blazon their arms with a black kettle on red, with a border of orals. The members of House Kettleblack tend to be tall, with dark hair and hooked noses, and are known for their unscrupulous behaviour, giving them a sour reputation among the lords of the Crownlands and at court in King's Landing. Tyrion Lannister managed to sum up House Kettleblack and the view of many towards them while thinking of his known members after they had brought into the service of Queen Cersei Lannister. Amiable rogues all three. The brothers were in truth much more skilled at deceit than they'd ever been at bloodletting. Cersei had managed to buy herself 3 hollow drums. They would all make the fierce booming sounds she required, but there was nothing inside. We know of 4 named men of House Kettleblack in the main book series. The lord of the house is Oswell, a man-at-arms in the service to Lord Peter Baelish. He has 3 sons, Sir Osmund Kettleblack, his eldest and a member of the Kingsguard, Sir Osfryd Kettleblack, his second son, former commander of the City Watch at King's Landing, and sworn sword of Queen Cersei Lannister, and Sir Osney Kettleblack, his younger brother, again a sworn sword of the Queen. Prior to the events of the main books, it is believed Sir Osmund Kettleblack fought amongst the sellswords in the Stepstones and the disputed lands, fighting with the gallant men Felice and Tyrosh. He claims to have been knighted by Sir Robert Stone, who is now believed to be dead. But during the War of 5 Kings, Sir Osmund, Osney and Osfryd are sellswords in King's Landing. Queen Cersei Lannister has her cousin Sir Lancel Lannister find sellswords to replace the House Guard led by Captain Vylar, whom Tyrion Lannister has sent from the capital. Cersei secretly meets with the Kettleblacks to buy them as her own sellswords. Unbeknownst to Cersei, however, the Kettleblack brothers already are being paid by Tyrion's captain, Bronn. Cersei names Sir Osmund the Kingsguard to replace Sir Boros Blount after the dismissal of Boros for cowardice. The brothers become popular at the Red Keep, especially with the serving women. Sir Osmund is assigned to guard the king, Joffrey Baratheon, during the Battle of the Blackwater, and Osfryd becomes captain of Cersei's new Red Cloak Guard and remains with the Queen during the battle. Osney and Osfryd received their knighthoods after the Battle of the Blackwater, like many of the men whom fought on the side of House Lannister. Afterwards, Cersei has the Kettleblacks retrieve Prince Tommen Baratheon from Rosby after he was sent there for his own protection during Stannis Baratheon's march on King's Landing. The brothers' father, Oswell, who rose Sir Dontos Hollard and Sansa Stark out to the waiting Merlin King the night they escaped from King's Landing. Lord Peter Baelish reveals to Sansa that he had sent the Kettleblack brothers to King's Landing when Bronn was hiring sellswords for Tyrion, and they had been secretly in his employ all along, unbeknownst to both Cersei and Tyrion. After Sansa's escape and the Purple Wedding, the 3 brothers are called as witnesses for the prosecution in the trial of Tyrion Lannister for the death of King Joffrey, with Osfryd omitting key information specifically about Osmund's lying. After the escape of Tyrion Lannister from imprisonment after Oberyn Martell is killed defending him during his trial by combat, Cersei tells the Kettleblacks to dispose of the corpse of Shae, whom Tyrion had killed during his escape, not caring how they do so. Cersei also has them kill the 2 jailers who let Tyrion escape, which upsets Jaime Lannister, with Jaime knowing it was not really the fault of the jailers. Osfryd is later named the new commander of the City Watch of King's Landing after the departure of Sir Adam Marbrand. Cersei has Osney sneak into the Great Sept of Baelor and murder the High Septon appointed by Tyrion, with her offering sex. As a reward, she plots with Osney, making him King Tommen's sworn shield, telling him to seduce Queen Margery Tryell and then confess this to the High Septon, at that point known as the High Sparrow. As punishment, Cersei will make sure he is sent to the Wall, where he is then to assassinate Jon Snow. But the plan goes awry when the High Sparrow has Osney tortured to the point he confesses to actually have slept with Cersei and murdering the previous High Septon. Osney and Cersei are then both imprisoned by the Faith, awaiting trial. The small council proceeds to remove Osfryd as commander of the Gold Cloaks and replaces him with Humphrey Waters. In addition to Osney, the imprisoned Cersei falsely confesses to the High Sparrow that she slept with Sir Osmund and Sir Osfryd. Sir Kevin Lannister, the Lord Regent, has the older Kettleblack brothers thrown in the dungeon. Kevin plans to send Osfryd and Osney to the Wall, perhaps have them face Sir Robert Strong in trial by combat, depending on their pleas. And until we see how the situation develops in the Winds of Winter, that's all we currently know of House Kettleblack.